Hey subscribers, thank you for tuning in to another LeetCode problem. Today we're going to solve the goal parser interpretation using JavaScript. So I'll read through the problem, tell you how to solve it, and then we will run through the code. So let's take a look at it. It says you own a goal parser that can interpret a string command. The command consists of alphabet G and two parentheses and or AL in some order. The goal parser will interpret G as a string G, the parentheses as O, and AL as AL. The interpreted strings then are concatenated in the original order. So given the string command, return goal parser's interpretation of the command. So let's take a look at this example. What they give us is G, and then two parentheses, and then another parentheses, AL parentheses. So what they want us to do is interpret this as goal. So how does this look? Well, G translates to G. The double parentheses, which is up here, is interpreted as O. And then the parentheses AL is interpreted as AL. So essentially, this is G, O, and then AL. So how do we do that? Well, there's a number of ways, but I think just from a simplistic point of view, I'm going to do a loop through this command. And then I'll do an if statement. So I'll check if it is G, for example, and then output G. If it is double parentheses, we'll output O. And then if it's parentheses AL, then we'll output AL. So let's do a little bit of pseudocode and then we'll write the code. Okay, first I'll write down what they're going to give us is the command string, which is G, parentheses, and then AL in parentheses. So first what we're going to do is we're going to set a result variable and as an empty string, and we're going to store that in there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to for loop inside of the command. So we're going to parse through this string here. And then we're going to start checking. So the first one would be if we get G, then we're going to concat G inside a result. All right, and then next one is we're going to look for, so it'd be else if, we're going to look for the next one, which is double parents. And if we get that, then we'll concat O inside a result. And then the last one, we're going to look for AL. If we get AL, then we are going to, actually everything else, we're just going to concat AL and then return our result. So pretty straightforward. Let's do that code solution. So first thing is let result equal to empty string. Then for, and then we're going to parse, we're going to look through the entire array. So let I equal to 0. And we're going to do the entire length. So I is less than command dot length. And then we'll iterate, so I plus plus. And then with JavaScript, we need that there. So, okay, first one we're going to do if the string of command at position I is equal to the G character, and then we need another parentheses. We will do result and then concatenate, which is plus equals and G. Then the next one would be else if command at position I and that would be equal to, in quotes, we're going to look for the first parentheses. And then the next step, we got to look for the second parentheses. So we're going to do another if inside of this. And that would be command at position I plus 1. So we want to add 1 to it because we're going to look for parentheses in the first. And then plus 1 would be the next character after. So that would be command position I plus 1. And that should equal the right parentheses. Okay, and then we are going to concatenate the letter O if that is the case. All right. And then next, everything else we will do as a concatenate of AL. So GOAL. All right. And then after this one, we want to return results. All right, let's go ahead and run this. I probably have an error somewhere. Okay, what did I do wrong? For let I equal to 0. Oh, I need to have a semicolon there. Let's make sure. All right. Yep, it's successful. All right, well, I hope you found this helpful, and thank you for watching. I hope you tune in to another one of my tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one. So long.